I ran into this problem myself, which is a simple thing like the account that you use to access Google Ads, right? That can really mess you up if you don't do it right? Talk to our listeners about that, about why that's so important.
So a couple of thoughts. I talked about conversions. So if you're using Google Analytics to track your website performance and your conversions, you want to import those goals into Google Ads. To do that, you have to be an admin in Google Ads and with the same email address have edit responsibilities in Google Analytics. So what I would recommend is, firstly, create a alias that doesn't rely on just one person's identity to get in there. You might use marketingxyz@gmail.com to do all things related to digital marketing for your company. Whereas if Fred sets this all up, Fred sets up the Google Analytics, Fred opens a Google ad account, and then Fred leaves the company. Now, can you access the ad account? Maybe you've got access to read the data, but if you're not an admin, you can't invite other people, for example. You could have Google Analytics access, but not be able to change the settings. So you want to use Google requires you to use a Google account or a Gmail account. So you want to set one up that can be transferred from person to person. You probably want to have at least 2 people with admin access in Google Ads and in Google Analytics in case one person becomes indisposed or leaves the company. You're not stuck starting over and being able to manage the account. It happens a lot where I get calls from people saying, hey, I can't do this. And then I look, it's like, well, you don't have the permissions in Google Analytics to change that, or you don't have admin permissions in ads. So be sure to have at least 2 people with admin access and use a Google account that can go from person to person and isn't reliant on just something.
This one is notorious, right? For startups, especially, right? Because you've got this one person who's managing this, and all of a sudden this person leaves and you're in that space. I've had it several times.